Hi guys, as we fast approach the end of the year and the beginning of 2023, it's almost time to say farewell to some Lego sets. And this year we'll be seeing the retirement of some truly iconic sets, some of which we may never see again due to licensing issues. In this video, I'll be highlighting a selection of sets that I think you guys may regret not picking up. As many collectors know, once a set is retired, the price on the secondary market starts to increase. This is by no means an extensive list of every set from every Lego theme, just a hand-picked sets that I actually enjoy. Some of these sets are already sold out on the Lego website, but as it's the holiday season and due to increased demand, some may well come back in January, but this isn't certain. It might also be a good idea to check the actual brick and mortar Lego stores in your area. In addition, many of these sets are now available at other retailers, so it may be a good idea to check your usual go-to stores. The sets I'm highlighting are from a UK perspective, but generally, if a set is retiring here, chances are it will be retiring in other regions as well. But this may vary. Where I can, I will give some suggestions where else to look in the UK for the retiring sets. I shall also be pointing out a couple of sets that might suggest might be worthwhile keeping an eye on. Whilst this will be pure speculation on my part, some of these sets have been around for a little while now and may start to retire next year at some point, and there'll be sets that I'd hate to miss. So let's take a look. Okay, the first set that looks like it's gone is the 1989 Batwing. As we can see here, it has clearly sold out already on the Lego store. For this one, you might want to check your local Lego stores. It might come back, but it's been around quite a while. It has been sort of on the verge of retirement for quite a few months now, so I think that's going to be quite doubtful. But you never know. It's an amazing set. I doubt we'll see this ever again. Same as the 1989 Batmobile, which I missed out on. So this is probably the next best thing, really. Next up, got a couple of the stadiums. First, we've got the New Camp. Looks like it's currently gone on Lego already. But this, I think John Lewis in the UK had this. Maybe Zavi could be worth checking out, but again, I'm not really sure who else carries this. But yeah, it's been retiring for a little while now, so I'm not sure if this one will come back. The same goes for the Old Trafford Stadium. Um, Sold out now on the Lego store, but I think John Lewis might have carried this, so it might be well worth checking out. Checking their website out, or indeed at the physical John Lewis stores. I don't think anywhere else in the UK has this. Next up is the Disney Castle. This is one of the best sets I think Lego have done in years, many years. This has been on the verge of retiring for quite a long while. Again, gone from the Lego website now, but keep checking maybe in January just to see if there's one more run, but I'm not certain this will come back. In the UK, I think the only other place to get this was the Disney store. But the last time I checked, that had now been removed from their site. So whether it comes back, that's probably quite doubtful now. But again, check the physical Lego stores for this one. Next up, from the Harry Potter theme, are the Harry Potter and Hermione Granger figurines. These are retiring soon, but as you can see at the moment, they're still in stock on Lego, and they've got a nice 30% off. So if you're looking to pick these up, do so now because this is probably the best price you're going to get these at now. I imagine once these go, these will start to increase as they really are quite unique. Personally, I'm not a huge lover of these, but obviously for the fans out there who are. So yeah, if you want to pick these up, this will probably now be the best time. Next up is the Fluffies Encounter. This it looks like it's gone from Lego, but chances are this might well be in some Lego stores. I know in the UK this has been the smallest set. It was widely available. I brought it a few months ago from Argos. I think Smiths carry it. Most major toy stores in the UK will have this, I expect. But again, stock may vary. So if you want this, grab it now. As it's one of the sets that comes with one of the gold anniversary figures. Next up is the NASA Apollo Saturn V rocket. Again, gone now from Lego. Check the physical stores for this one because this is one of the most iconic sets they've done for in quite a few years. It is massive. It really is spectacular. I think in the UK, John Lewis used to carry this. Zavi may have it, but other than that, I'm not 100% certain. But yeah, I think this one might well be done now. Next up is the Friends Central Perk. This set's still available on Lego. Um, I think this one, once it's gone, could be a good set to get hold of. I think this will increase in value in the years to come. I bought this for my wife a few years ago. Yeah, it is an amazing set, really detailed, really nice. Um, so yeah, and again, I think this is quite widely available in the UK. It's not just Lego that have this. I think John Lewis might carry it. Smith, I believe, do. So yeah, if you want this one now, if you want this, is now's the time to get it. Also, next up is the International Space Station. Again, gone from Lego for the moment. I know in the UK, Argos carried this, so you may want to check them. I think during Black Friday it was on sale. So whether they've had stock back in, I don't know. But check them out if you want to get hold of this. Next up is the Seinfeld set. I've never watched Seinfeld, so this set doesn't mean anything to me. But for those of you that who do want to collect this, it is still now available on Lego, and it has got a nice discount. So again, if you want this, now's the time to pick this up because this will be the best price you'll get it. Once it retires, inevitably this will go up in price. I expect, as it's a licensed set. From Star Wars. Obviously, this is the Ultimate Collector Imperial Star Destroyer. This is an amazing set. I missed this one. I would love to have picked it up myself, but being realistic, I never had the room to display it. So, and plus, my wife would have killed me if I spent £615 on a set. Um, yeah, I think this is might well come back, but I'm not certain. Other store, the only place in the UK I think carried this. I think John Lewis used to have it, so maybe check them out. I also believe the Disney store had this for a while, but I'm not sure if it's still on their website. The last time I checked, I think it had gone. But again, for this one, you might want to check the physical store for this one. Lastly, for the sets that are retiring, is the Imperial Shuttle. This is a nice set, really nice set. It's very detailed. It's on the outside. Um, Again, widely available in the UK as a smaller set. I picked it up back last month myself during the Black Friday sale at Argos, and I got a nice discount on it. I think it's available other places. Smith, I think, carry it. Zavi, I think, yeah, Argos definitely do have this. But yeah, for physical Legos, you might want to check the physical stores for this one because I think this one might well be done, but who knows? So that's for the sets that I'll point out now that are retiring. Next up, I'll be looking at a few sets that I would keep an eye on because I think that the sets that I'll be showing next have been around for a while, so they may well be retiring. Okay, for sets that I think that might well be ones to keep an eye on because these ones have all been around for a while now. Whilst there's no information about any of these retiring imminently, they are sets that I would personally keep an eye on next year. Because chances are these will be starting to wind down as we go further and further into the year. No immediate rush, I wouldn't have thought, but just something to keep an eye on. First up, we've got a couple of models that I would keep an eye on. Obviously, the first up is the bookshop. This has been out for a few years now. So yeah, this is one I would keep an eye on. I think in the UK, I think Smiths carry this. I'm not sure of anywhere else in the. I think John Lewis may have this, but again, I'm not 100% certain. But also, the same goes for the Assembly Square. Now, this set has been around for quite a few years now. I think 2017 this came out, and obviously, like the bookstore now, these are two I would personally really keep an eye on. Obviously, with the Jazz Club coming out next month, that's quite a lot of creator of the modules that are on sale now. So generally, I think you might see one of the. Well, I think one or two. I don't think we'll see both of these disappear next year. I think we might just see one. Personally, I think you're more likely to see the bookshop go. As I get the impression, the Assembly Square is kind of a flagship modular set. So I'm not sure Lego will retire this one just yet. But the bookshop, that's the one. That would be my guess. We'll be doing the next one to go. Next up from the Harry Potter sets, the Astronomy Tower. This is now one of the older sets. Been around for a few years now. Regularly, I've seen this on sale at Argos, John Lewis, various other places. I mean, supermarkets generally carry it. Tesco's, I know, sometimes have it. Sometimes Morrison's, maybe. But again, I think this one. I think next year at some point this one might disappear. Again, along with the clock tower. These are now quite the older style Harry Potter sets from one of the first few waves when they brought the Harry Potter theme back. Obviously, the last couple of years, they've started to move on to the modular style Hogwarts Castle. So these don't sort of really sort of fit into the sort of sets that they produce now. So, I mean, as you can say, the clock tower at the moment has sold out on the Lego website, but it doesn't. It's not. There's no indication that it's retiring soon. But just be wary on this one. I think it's quite widely available in the UK. Argos have it. John Lewis. These sets generally have been quite widely available, so maybe keep an eye out for this one. Next up is the Wizard's chess set. Again, sold out at the moment on the Lego website. I have heard rumours that this one is indeed marked for retirement soon. So if you're interested in this one, it's quite a nice set. I mean, it's a chess set. I like it. But also one of the biggest big selling points for me for this set is the gold anniversary minifigure. So if you look at the collect all the golden minifigures from the last year or so, this one is a must-have as these aren't available. This one, the Ron Gold minifigure is not available in any other sets. Um, in terms of other places that carry this in the UK, I'm not 100% certain. I think Zabby might have this. I know Argos don't. Maybe check out John Lewis. Smith could be worth a try, but again, I'm not sure how widely this was available in the set. 'Cause it's quite a unique set. The chess sets generally are, in my opinion. Also, the Hogwarts Express. Again, at the moment, sold out on the Lego website. This set has been around for a few years now. It's a nice set, really nice set. Quite widely available in the UK. Argos have this. I brought this last year myself from them. It's one of those sets that generally does go on sale quite often. So if you're interested in picking this up, keep an eye on this one if I were you. Also, next up is the 4 Privet Drive. Again, this set has been around for a year or so now, a year or two. It's a nice smaller set. It was a much nicer set when it was available for £50 before the price increases. But quite often I see this set regularly on sale at various stores in the UK. I know Argos generally have it on sale. I think at some of the catalogue sites like Very, Littlewoods, they tend to have this quite often and sometimes on a sale. Smiths also carry this, I believe. So yeah, keep an eye on this one because I think this one might well go at some point next year. Now, lastly for Harry Potter is the Hogwarts Castle. Now, this set is incredible. I think it's arguably the most spectacular Hogwarts set that they've done so far. Whether we'll see another set on this scale again, who knows? It is absolutely ginormous. It is stunning. There's no other word for it. I personally have not got this yet. I really would like it. The problem I have, it's so big. I don't know if I'll ever have room to display it, but it's one I will pick up next year at some point because once I'll hate to see this one go because once it goes, I think this one will be a collector's item. It will go up in value. Um, Other places in the UK that carry this, I think Smiths have this as an exclusive set to them. at least for the physical stores. I know Zavi carry this online. But yeah, if you keep an eye on this one, because I think, yeah, once this goes, it'll go for silly money in the future. Next up is the medieval blacksmith. There's no indication that this might go anywhere anytime soon, but it is a really, really nice set. It really does complement the big cut the castle they brought out in the summer. Yeah, it's a really, really, really spectacular set. I know in the UK, I think John Lewis might have this as an exclusive. I can't recall seeing it anywhere else, but at the moment it's still available. Doesn't look like it's going anywhere soon, but this could be a set that might be earmarked to go at some point next year. I think it's been around, we're getting close to the 2 year mark where this has been available, so definitely one to keep an eye on. Next up is the Home Alone set. This set is amazing. For anyone who loves the Home Alone films like me, it's a spectacular set. Personally, I've got this on my Christmas list, so hopefully this might come my way. But if not, this is a set I will be picking up at some point next year. It's on back order at the moment from Lego, but I don't think this is going anywhere just yet. I think it's just one of those sets. It's one of those sets that people would like to have for Christmas. I've seen it a few times in the Lego store. It's a really nice set. Even if you don't like Home Alone, it's not a modular, but as a house, it is spectacular. It's very, very unique. So yeah, I think keep an eye on this one next year. Again, as it's a licensed set, chances are once this one goes, it won't ever come back. So yeah, the prices on this will inevitably increase. For Marvel, next as far as I know, there's nothing imminently retiring at the moment. The only set I would personally keep an eye on is the Daily Bugle. This set again has been out for a couple of years now. It's massive. It really is a lovely set. Really, if you're into Spider-Man or Marvel, it is a really, really good set. And it is, in fact, I believe, a module. So I think if you want to connect it to the modular buildings, it does actually slot in, just like the Santorium, yeah, the Santorium. But yeah, in the UK, I think this is something that Smiths generally carry. I think it's exclusive to them. I've not seen it anywhere else. So it is one I would personally keep an eye on. I think next year this one could be earmarked for retirement. And lastly, I think from Star Wars is the Mos Eisley Cantina. This set is amazing. I mean, most of these sets are amazing. There's no, it's such a nice set, really big. You do get there are a lot of elements to it, a lot of minifigures. Um, the set is only available, I think, exclusively to John Lewis outside of the Lego store. Sometimes Lego do have this on sale. Sorry, John Lewis do actually have this on sale. So I don't have this one yet, but next year this is a set I will be picking up next year. The next time I see it on sale, I hopefully will try and pick this one up. Again, I think it's kind of a bit of an older set now, so chances are this might well see retirement at some point next year. Okay, so there we go. There are other sets retiring soon. These are just a selection of noteworthy sets that I'd like to point out to you guys. Keep checking the Lego site for sets that are retiring or actually sold out at the moment, as some may well come back for one last run, but this is by no means certain. Also, keep checking the Lego brick and mortar stores for stock. Please leave a comment about any other sets that are retiring or sets that you think are worth keeping an eye on. If I could please ask you to leave a like, that would be great. And if I have earned it, please can I ask you to subscribe, please? I will be uploading content regularly, and I shall be doing reviews very soon. Thanks very much for watching.